Hello, fellow Cannoneers. So I wanted to just release a quick video. There was a question that came up today, a personal question, and then also share some tips and tricks with Google Hangout chat. So first of all, what happened to all the content on Google Chat with Carol? So Carol's Cana Google account was deleted, so you cannot find, Carol doesn't show up anymore in chat as Carol DeWertz. However, we didn't lose everything, which is a good thing. So if you DM'd or direct messaged her or she was involved in a chat, she doesn't appear as Carol DeWertz anymore. She actually appears as her Cana email. So it's cdezwarte@cana.com. So that's the good news. So if you have any, and likewise in LPO2 or any of the other feeds, you'll see that she is also, it'll just be her email. So if you need to search for her. So that's good news. That's the first thing. The other two things I have for you are tips on searching and structuring the chat. So the first thing is the structure. So one, again, I encourage everybody to use rooms. If you use direct messages in the future, that if it's just one-on-one or something, that's great. However, if you want to bring anybody else into the conversation, so say you have a direct message group of 3 people and we hire somebody new in the future and you add that person to that direct message group, they can't see anything that it'll start a new direct message group. So they can't see anything the group has talked about before the establishment of that group. That's why it's so important to use rooms for knowledge management. Otherwise, somebody's going to have to go back and copy and paste that information to bring that new person up to speed. So this will not bite us, until you add a new person to that DM, and then nothing. There's no knowledge management transfer, or you have to start again. So that's why just set up a room. These rooms can just be used for like a day or an hour or something. However, they're there forever. And if that information is relevant to somebody in the future, you can just quickly add them to the room and then they can see that information. That you cannot do that with the DM. Okay, that's the first thing. The other thing is this button, new thread. So this is important. When you get a room, then threads allow you to break it down into sub discussions or discussions. The issue becomes like when you get longer threads, it starts collapsing on itself, and you get this like little bubble, and here you see 12, and you can click on it and you can expand it. However, if you're just trying to find a piece of information, then going through a thread and finding just one thing that doesn't have anything to do with that thread is extremely time consuming. So if you have a new subject, then just go down here and hit new thread and then start a new one. So that you can just go ahead and do that. It's super simple, and that will keep it more organized. The other piece, my last tip for today, is how do you search this? There's a lot of questions on how do you search. So you come up here and hit the search icon in the upper right hand corner. And here, there's a lot of neat selections. If I just want to see anybody who's at me in LPO2 or LPO room, again, if you say at Walt DeGrange, that appears in my feed. It's easy to search. There's a lot of questions to me here and everything. That is a great way to do it. If you just type in Walt DeGrange without the at, then it will not appear in this search. If you want to do all rooms and direct messages, so here's all my ats. So just a quick way to figure out who has used at Walt DeGrange. The other selections you have up here are images, links, videos, slides, PDFs, all files. So if you just wanted to search in all rooms, anything from Lucia that has a link in it. And a lot of times we share content via a Google Docs link or a Evernote link. Boom, that's it. I clicked on those 2 buttons and I get everything that Lucia has shared with me in both direct messages and in rooms. So it's just a simple way to do this. Now the other piece of this is you can actually just search on, if I want to search on FMC, then that gives me all the occurrences of FMC in any DM or room that I have access to. So you can either type, you can, here again, you can say anything, FMC norm that has a link. And so there we go. I have that very quickly at my fingertips. So it's very powerful, very easy to do. And so yeah, hope that these tips help you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me or shoot me a chat. All right, thanks.